G'day YouTube. Unfortunately, I've fallen victim to a devious financial scheme, one that's responsible for ripping off thousands of hobbyists around the world. It all started when Axial, under the ownership of Horizon Hobby, released the SCX24 with these horrible pizza cutter tyres. Nobody likes the stock tyres, everybody knows they're only good for flex shots on Instagram. Meanwhile, one of Horizon Hobby's other brands, Proline Racing, knows exactly how to churn out a quality tyre. Counting on the fact that you're immediately going to upgrade the stock tyres, they make the fantastic Hyrax available at the same hobby store that you bought the truck from. Now they've got another $27 of your hard-earned cash and you didn't even know you were being ripped off. All jokes aside, it would have been really nice to see a quality tyre fitted to the truck straight out of the box. And that brings us to today's subject of traction for the budget build. We're going to be using another one of Proline's tyres, the Super Swamper. It's a 57mm tyre. It's the perfect size for the truck. I think the looks are awesome, but we can't just slap them on straight out of the box. There's some prep work we've got to do first. So the Super Swampers come out of the package pre-mounted to these plastic beadlock wheels. These are the Holcomb, I think they call them, rims, and they're a plus 2mm offset, which is excellent because they add some bonus width to the truck, making it more stable. But when you pull them out of the package, they've got a really slime ball sort of feel to them. You're going to want to hit them with some simple green and rinse them off. They also are unvented out of the package, and they're a little bit stiff. They don't conform well over the rocks. So we need to vent the wheels, and I'll show you how to do that. The wheels are a typical 3-piece beadlock held together with 3 screws on the back. The easiest way to vent them is to drill a hole in the rear half of the wheel and also drill a hole in the inner ring. So once you've done that to all 4 wheels, it's time to mount them up to the truck. Make sure you don't over tighten your wheel nuts or it'll add extra load to the drive line and you'll burn your motor out really quickly. The easiest way I've found to tell if you've got them right is to turn one wheel and make sure the opposite wheel moves back and forth like that. That way you know nothing's binding, everything's moving smoothly. And that's it. The truck's about 4mm wider now. There's a couple of extra millimeters in diff clearance, and there's a ton of extra traction to really start crawling this thing on the rocks. So the last video on the budget build, we spent $9 upgrading the steering servo. This video we've spent $27 on the tires. That puts us at $36 into our $63 budget. That gives us $27 remaining. Next video I'll show you how to spend the remainder of the budget, turning this thing into an absolute beast so you can keep up with your friends out on the rocks. It's time to get this thing out on the rocks and have some fun with it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next video.